Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have Bitcoin. Now it is the time to prove that we can go upwards. Before we begin, do not forget to join our monthly subscription. Links in the description box and in the comment section. Patreon/MindYourCrypto, BillMindYourCrypto.com or BuyMeACoffee/MindYourCrypto. You will get easy profits trading 200 altcoins through an automated system with buying and selling opportunities. You will get scalping trading strategy, live trading, personal guidance, everyday educational videos to become expert in the technical analysis and hold your future in your hands, market updates, random giveaways, spine scripts for trading you, and many other benefits. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Let's go quickly into Bitcoin. Right now we are on the 50-day exponential moving average. If you remember, we talked about the 38.5 to 39k Tether USD right here, that it will be the most important target out of everything. Okay, we are very close to see if we can manage to go above the 50-day exponential moving average and get even higher. For the time being, Bitcoin has gone up a little bit over the last few hours. You can see here, starting from the plus 5% we had back on 24 January. Now we are going a little bit upwards, but we do not have a breakout yet. Okay, in order to have a breakout, we need further upward price movement, and of course we need to let Bitcoin get fast above the 50-day exponential moving average, find support level, go back up, and then we can have an impulsive wave on the 4-hour frame. The impulsive wave looks like this, okay, where you go and have on the 4-hour frame something like this, okay, like a similar movement where the previous low won't get the next low, won't get back down to the previous low or so. All right. So therefore, this is somewhat this is what it looks like to have an impulsive wave on the 4-hour frame. Check this out as well on the 4-hour frame. Back here we had this, a higher lows, higher high pattern right there, and of course we went all the way upwards. This is something that we want to see. However, right now we are on the 50-day exponential moving average. We have a little bit of an overbought situation that now Bitcoin is looking fine towards the new overbought situation. On the 4-hour frame, we are going upwards for the RSI, but we need to prove that right now we can go further above the 50-day MA and not to have a sell pressure here. If I take you back to before, in the previous times we had sell pressure, each time we were going above the red line. Okay, you can see when we were going above the red and the yellow line, we had a sell pressure here. We need to prove now that we do not have this. Instead, we can go even higher. Okay, for the time being, Bitcoin is going good. However, right now we are not certain that we will have this higher low pattern right there. On the other hand, what we might be having is a flat running pattern. So what is the flat running pattern? The flat running pattern consists of a little bit of a high rate here, a low, a higher high than the previous one, and then you go down and you do not surpass, you do not go down from this bottom right there. Instead, you form a higher low pattern, okay, higher low than the previous one, and then you go all the way upwards. What it bothers me with this pattern right here is that we might be going, yes, upwards. However, I do not feel like the 69k will be easy to approach. Other patterns that might follow is that we get a flat pattern with the same bottom. For example, here you can see right there that we can have the same bottom or a little bit further down the bottom, then we proceed into going even higher. On the time being, in order to have a breakout, we need to have a better momentum right here. Many short positions have opened, okay, so we might expect, due to the fact that we have many short positions open, to go a little bit down, but in overall Bitcoin is looking good for the time being. Not only that, you can see how far we are from the 20-day exponential moving average, which has been our resistance level, and right now we haven't even touched the 20-day EMA. So right now we expect maybe to have another correction. We will see about that, though. We will see what Bitcoin can do above the 50-day EMA. Now it is the time to prove at the 38.39k that we can move towards the 42 and the 43,000 Tether USD, and there if we have a nice movement, then we have a breakout, then this means Bitcoin could potentially run towards the 46 to 47k again, and maybe even more. We will see the dynamic, but anyway, this is what we want. Okay, if we go on the weekly frame, which means every candlestick contains 1 week of price action, you will see that right now on this week we had a plus 4 to 5% until now. Not so good, but not so bad either. On the weekly frame, we have something that we like with Bitcoin, and that is that we have the commodity channel index into an oversold situation below the minus 100. So therefore, we like this stuff for Bitcoin, and of course, we could potentially go even higher, but at the end of the day, we want to see what we can do with a price action like this on the 4-hour frame. So for the short term, what we are looking at is first to break above and to close above the 38k. All right. Secondly, to see how Bitcoin will react over these few prices right here, because if you just go there and see we have an extreme overbought with the commodity channel index, we can drop anytime soon right here according to the Fisher transform, and now it is the time to decide if we can go even higher. On the time being, the risk metrics are pretty much high, and now we have to prove that we have a breakout. Else, if we just go a little bit but steadily upwards, and we go sideways a little bit upwards and so on, then we are going to fall dramatically, and we are going to have more of a correction for Bitcoin. Okay, and therefore we can maybe approach the 32.7k again. All right, so therefore this is your chance. Of course, this is our chance, but at the same time, we do not feel safe yet. Okay, we do not feel safe on the short term, and of course on the weekly frame we feel a lot safe to reaccumulate right now, because Bitcoin right here, you can see the commodity channel index in an oversold. You haven't seen this since June 2021, but even before. All right, so therefore it is a great part to reaccumulate. You can see the Fisher transform. Now it is going down all the way below, and of course on Bitcoin we might be having the swing high we were talking about. However, after we have the swing high, we need to prove that we can go above the 69k. I personally do not feel like we are going above the 69k so easily. We might be having a correction again. We will see. We have a running flat pattern right there, which is a very good pattern to see, and of course it might actually help Bitcoin to get even higher. Of course, what we need to see now is that we go above, we go a little bit down now that we have an overbought situation, but we will see a minimum correction towards maybe the 38 again, and then we are going higher. This pattern like here will prove us that we are going higher into the 42, 43k zone. All right, so therefore we could potentially go into this 42k around there, yes, but at the same time we have to prove at the 38.5k to 39k that we can manage to stay there, to consolidate a little bit. It is all right, but in overall to get even higher. All right, at the time being, you can see that Bitcoin is going upwards. With the RSI, we have more room to grow. However, with all the other risk metrics, we are getting into an overbought situation like that. It is nice that we see a little bit of the commodity channel index going sideways, you know, not going down so much and floating sideways, so we can grow potentially even more. We have to break, go to the 38.39k, correct just a tiny bit and not have a crash, and then we can go potentially, we can grow actually even higher. Okay, we will see how Bitcoin will react in these prices. The fact that many short positions have opened, it is not necessary that we are going down. Some people might trap their money into the short positions and then we see a correction. Right now you can see that we went, as we do the video, we are going above the 50-day exponential moving average, although the fact that we have gone above doesn't mean that we are bullish. We have seen that going down again and again and found sell pressure at this point right there. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to join our monthly subscription. Links in the description box and in the comment section. And of course, see you soon with many more videos. Bye.